Hi everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to my channel, Jesus and Coffee Conversations. Thank you for joining me today. As promised, I have a new video for you guys. Today's video, I am talking about rejection. And I decided to do this video because I posted on Instagram a few days ago something about it, and I'll read what it said. And it was a post that said, people who walk out of your life were never meant to stay. And when I wrote that, and in the area where you can leave like a caption, I just started talking about, how people, like, rejection is real, and it's something that everybody experiences, and there are different types of rejection. But regardless of what type of rejection it is, we all have experienced it. And so today's video is going to focus more on rejection when it comes in like relationships. And I'll give you the definition of rejection, and it's the spurning of a person's affections. And, when you are rejected, there are a lot of different emotions that you go through. Like, you might feel unworthy, you might feel unloved, you might feel like nobody wants you. It makes you desperate for like attention, and like a feeling that you need to belong somewhere or with someone. And, rejection, it also, it's a spirit, and it's a spirit that makes you fearful and makes you sometimes withdraw from being around people, because it's kind of like you put like a guard up, like a defense mechanism. It makes you insecure. It makes you want to, please people regardless of what that looks like. And, just a whole bunch of other stuff. And so rejection, when it comes to like a relationship, and not necessarily like you putting yourself out there, like you're the person, that's trying to pursue someone, but it could be like maybe you finally letting your guard down and letting someone in. And then, things are going good for a while, and then they just, either tell you that they are no longer interested, or either they say nothing, and you're left, trying to figure out, okay, well, what happened? Did I say something? Did I do something? Did I not say something? Did I not do something? And it just leaves you with all of these questions, and then feeling, disappointed. Like, okay, I let my guard down, I let somebody in, and then things didn't work out. They just, stopped talking to me or whatever. And then you start feeling disappointed again. And I know me personally, that is something that I've experienced a couple of times lately anyway, is, finally opening up to somebody and, letting them in, and then something not working out, and me being disappointed. Like, okay, the moment I let my guard down is the moment, that I just get proved, I can't even get my words out. It's the moment that that somebody proves to me again why I should not let my guard down in the first place. And I know that's the wrong way of looking at it, but when you're in your feelings, these are the thoughts that you have. Let's be real. And so I just want to let you know that I'm also learning that when people come into your life, they're not necessarily always meant to stay in your life. A lot of people God brings into your life for a season, and it could be a short season, it could be a long season. And then some people come into your life that are going to be there your entire life, like lifelong friends or family or whatever. And so when somebody leaves you or things don't work out, you have to start looking at it as, I know people say that rejection is God's protection. Like, maybe God is trying to protect you from something, and so things don't work out with whoever it is. And it sounds good, but when you're in it, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that rejection is God's protection in the moment that you're being rejected. But you have to realize that, okay, at least I have to tell myself, like, okay, if things don't work out for whatever reason, then obviously that person just is not who God has for me, and I'm not who God has for them. And when I look at it that way, it makes it a little easier But then, it opens the door to other questions like, okay, God, when is it going to be my turn? Like, don't bring anybody in my life if they're not going to be the man that you have for me. And I am praying those prayers. My prayers are getting a lot bolder. I'm starting to get a lot more real and honest with God about the way that I'm feeling and the things that I want and the things that I desire. And that's the amazing thing about having a relationship with God, is that you can be open and honest with God. And I don't understand why a lot of people, and this is probably getting off topic, but a lot of people think that you can't be honest with God and that you can't talk about your emotions and what you're really feeling. And that is a complete lie, because God knows you're feeling it anyway. So regardless of you actually voicing the way you're feeling, he still knows how you're feeling, because he knows everything. So the way I see it is, you might as well just open up and be honest and just say, look, God, this sucks. I'm tired of, being rejected. I'm tired of putting myself out there. I'm tired of being disappointed. And he understands that. So you have to just be honest with God, and you got to be honest with yourself. Everything is not good all the time. There are moments where life, is tearing you down, and you feel like crap. It sucks. And you have to be honest about that and be able to admit that. But back to rejection, God also knows about rejection, because, he gets rejected on a daily basis. When somebody might tell somebody else about him and that person doesn't want to hear it, or maybe God is trying to get somebody's attention and they are just not trying to, hear him. They don't want to come to him. They don't want to give their lives to him. So he understands what rejection feels like. And that's another reason that I say that you need to just be open and honest with him and talk to him about it, because he knows, because he's been there. Like, every emotion that we have, he has felt. When Jesus came and walked this earth, he felt every single emotion and feelings and all of that we feel. So he understands everything, and a lot better than we think that he does. So you just have to understand that rejection is going to happen, and there are different things that you can do to I'm not gonna say that it gets easier, but once you have the mindset of, okay, rejection happens and I'm being rejected because this just is not for me, then that makes it a little bit easier sometimes to digest. You're still probably I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna still feel sad or cry or any of that, because you probably will, but at least you won't internalize it as much, knowing that, okay, that door is closed because it's just not your season, and that person just is not for you, and not who God wants you to be with. So that is all I have for this video. I hope that it was helpful. I know it's short and I was kind of all over the place with it, but hopefully you took away some good key points, and I will put scriptures and some other like motivational stuff in the description box below for you, and so make sure you go and check that out. I also will put like all my contact, my email, social media, the link for my book, and all of that great stuff in the description box as well. If you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and press that red button. I would love to have you as part of my family. And make sure that you like this video by pressing the thumbs up button. Share this video, tell others about my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and weekend. Bye.